Hi, my name is Erica Salazar, and I'm currently a PhD student at MIT's Plasma Science and Fusion Center. My favorite fusion news article so far has been actually a bonus that was done on November 20th by Paul Barron. And this is where he went over Princeton's virtual plasma physics experience, where they had some online virtual tokamaks. This was my favorite bonus article so far because what better way to have kids of all ages to be able to go online from your couch at home or from your bed at home and play on a virtual tokamak device or fusion device. I think that is so fun, and what better way to have anyone have fun and learn and explore about fusion wherever they can be.
I think my favorite fusion news story thus far definitely has to be the fusion news of Friday, the 5th of March, where Paul Barron covered it. And the story is the fuel for the world's largest fusion reactor, ITER, is set for a test run. That was what it was called. But really the story was about the fact that the Joint European Torus, a UK tokamak, is restarting a campaign with both deuterium and tritium fuel. And that's just really exciting for me because JET, or the Joint European Torus, has been around for ages. It was the first real tokamak that I kind of knew about in high school. And, it's been a world-class device for about 40 years, but it took a bit of a hiatus on using tritium as fuel. And so it's just really, really exciting to see JET restart using deuterium and tritium so that it can actually have a lot of fusion reactions going on. And I'm just so excited to see whether it can, for example, break its current record for the highest fusion gain in any machine so far. So it's just a really, really exciting time for the Joint European Torus, and I can't wait to see what the results from this campaign are.
Hello, I'm Dr. Hazel Lowe. I am a plasma physicist working on fusion plasma diagnostics at Tokamak Energy in the UK. My favourite story of the year so far was the widely reported news that Canadian company General Fusion will build their fusion demonstration plant at the Culham Centre for Fusion Energy, the UK's national fusion lab, which is home to the JET and Master Upgrade tokamaks. General Fusion's research is based on magnetised target fusion, where isotopes of hydrogen gas are superheated to form a plasma before being injected into a cylindrical chamber surrounded by a wall of liquid metal. The plasma is then compressed by an array of hundreds of pneumatic pistons, increasing the pressure until the atoms fuse and generate a huge amount of heat. At 70% the size of a commercial reactor, the fusion demonstration plant, due to be operational by 2025, will not generate power, but will demonstrate the viability of the magnetised target fusion method. Coming to Culham gives us the opportunity to benefit from UKAEA's expertise, said Christopher Mowry, the Chief Executive of General Fusion. By locating at this campus, General Fusion expands our market presence beyond North America into Europe, broadening our global network of government, institutional and industrial partners. As a UK-based scientist, personally I'm excited to see further investment and innovation in fusion research in the UK, and I can't wait to see how the Master Upgrade, STEP and the General Fusion projects progress.
Hi, it's Dr. Leanne Kessler, fusion consultant specializing in science communication. My favorite fusion news story this year was the story about the local community in Scotland that was debating whether or not they wanted to make a bid to have the STEP reactor in the UK located near their community. I really enjoyed that story because it showed ordinary people getting involved and learning about fusion. And I think that that's really important for teaching people and getting people to learn more about what we're doing and how it can make the world a better place.
Hello, I'm Dr. Melanie Windridge, UK Director of the Fusion Industry Association, Communications Consultant at Tokamak Energy, and founder of Fusion Energy Insights. My favourite news story of the year was the story of the results from the Master Upgrade tokamak about the Super X diverter. Now, this was my favourite story for a couple of reasons. The first one is personal. I did my PhD research on the Master tokamak, so I know it well, and it's great to see it operating again after the upgrade and getting good results. The other reason I like this story is because of the important implications. A fusion machine is an extreme environment with high temperatures and fast-moving charged particles. A tokamak's diverter is its exhaust system, and getting rid of the exhaust heat from a fusion plasma is a key challenge for power plants, particularly if you want to reduce their size. The SuperX diverter is a clever way of spreading out heat over a larger area, despite a compact machine design. So it's an enabling technology for more compact tokamaks, and smaller machines means that they can be built cheaper and faster. So they're faster to develop and roll out in the long run.